There's more than trouble. I mean, they're clearly getting divorced. They are selling their family home that they bought. Ben has moved out. She, we know, is privately looking with a Beverly Hills realtor for her own house. Those are not the signs of reconciliation. This marriage is over. And what's interesting about the documentary, I think, is that just about everybody we spoke to said they saw this coming like a freight train rolling down the tracks. And they saw it coming since their first relationship more than 20 years ago. Because, look, I mean, one of the interesting things, Anita, that I think I learned from this, you know, we knew Ben Affleck has a substance abuse problem. He's an addict, and he's been very open about it. She is also an addict, a love addict. And I did not even know that was a thing, but it is. And it's when somebody consistently falls fast and hard for somebody, and then they create this fantasy of a relationship that can never live up to real life. And she has gone through relationship after relationship, and she's never had that downtime to reflect. And, you know, the people we talked to said that it just will never work unless that happens, and it didn't.
It's now official that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are divorcing, a topic that has been circulating for some time. This development invites us to delve into the underlying issues. Stay tuned as we uncover more details about the incidents and revelations that marked this challenging chapter in their relationship. Jennifer Lopez has endured a particularly difficult year, despite her status as a prominent star. She has faced significant professional setbacks that seem to mirror her personal life's turmoil. Her films have struggled at the box office, and she had to abruptly cancel her world tour for personal reasons. The public scrutiny intensified with leaked videos depicting public arguments between her and Ben Affleck, sparking widespread curiosity about the state of their relationship.
These pictures of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez arguing on the red carpet are going viral. We don't know what they're talking about, but clearly they look pissed. With people on Twitter saying things like he looks sick and tired of her, or saying that he looks stressed, or comparing him to the meme of himself. Not to mention this video of Ben opening the car door for Jennifer.
Their public disputes exacerbated matters, with widespread observations of Jennifer Lopez appearing visibly distressed, while Ben Affleck seemed more composed. It became evident that serious issues plagued their relationship, sparking continuous public discussion. The recent decision to sell their mansion, valued at $60 million, serves as a clear indicator of their separation. The house once symbolized their family unity, but now stands as a poignant reminder of their failed marriage. The news of its sale intensified public interest, leading many to scrutinize for clues behind the breakup. The significance of selling their home resonated deeply, prompting reflection on the complexities of love, fame, and the sacrifices necessary for personal happiness.
Divorce Ben Affleck is real, these rumors.
Okay, we're not doing that. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
You know better than that.
Come on, don't come in here with that energy, please.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck faced numerous challenges in their relationship due to their differing preferences and lifestyles. According to sources close to them, Jennifer, accustomed to fame and managing public attention, found it challenging to maintain privacy. In contrast, Ben, who values his privacy more, struggled with media scrutiny and public focus. Their issues escalated as they balanced demanding careers and personal lives. Jennifer thrived in the spotlight, whereas Ben preferred a more private life. This clash became a significant point of contention in their relationship. Jennifer Lopez's documentary shed light on their struggles, illustrating Ben's discomfort with the public scrutiny their relationship attracted. While he deeply cared for Jennifer, he struggled with the constant public attention. This differing perspective on privacy and fame became a major source of conflict in their marriage.
I've heard you say so many times that you are a hopeless romantic. You still believe in love, you believe in marriage.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
Has Ben seen the movie yet? You brought your fella with you tonight. He's seen it.
It's a great date night. We're super super happy. We're just having a good time.
I would be remiss if I didn't say you were standing taking photos in front of a sign that says "Marry Me."
It's very big. I didn't really realize how big the letters were right there.
Jennifer Lopez has always thrived in the spotlight, leveraging media attention to advance her career and personal brand. However, this lifestyle choice didn't align well with Ben Affleck's preference for a more private and low-key life. According to sources close to them, Ben's discomfort with Jennifer's high-profile existence and the constant media scrutiny created significant tension between them. Their contrasting attitudes towards media exposure exacerbated their relationship difficulties. For Jennifer, media visibility was crucial for her career and public image, whereas Ben sought to avoid the limelight. This disparity underscored deeper issues regarding their personal boundaries and relationship dynamics. The situation worsened when Ben opted not to accompany Jennifer to the premiere of her latest project, sparking rumors and suggesting a growing distance between them. When asked about her marriage, Jennifer's responses hinted at underlying tension and personal discomfort. Despite her attempts to maintain composure, it became evident that her personal life was taking an emotional toll, drawing heightened scrutiny from fans and media alike, who analyzed every word and gesture for insights into her relationship with Ben Affleck. However, public perception of Jennifer Lopez began to shift after reports surfaced about her alleged negative behavior. Former The View host McCain publicly criticized Jennifer, suggesting that her assertive personality might be contributing to marital issues. McCain described her encounter with Jennifer as one of her career's most challenging moments, hinting at a stark contrast between Jennifer's public persona and her private demeanor.
The most viewed TikTok we have is me admitting that J-Lo coming on The View was not my favorite by a lot. I said it's not my favorite. I too share similar negative stories that apparently the entire world does too.
What happened? You told me this, Megan.
I will tell you more offline. I actually feel bad right now because I feel like we're turning a point where there's like bullying happening to J-Lo, and I don't want to add to that. She just is a deeply unpleasant person and had I said this on the fork, she had the biggest entourage I've ever seen, like of a celebrity. More than Kim Kardashian and more than the president. Like I've never seen, and I just don't really understand why it was needed. I just know my experience, and I was a host at The View. It was not nice. She was not nice, okay? And I'm like, whatever. You don't always have to be so nice, but it was just surprising given that people like Kim Kardashian couldn't be more delightful. And also when you're coming on a show for like a 10-minute segment, like as myself, as someone who's been invited on shows for 10-minute segments, just fake it till you make it.
After McCain's remarks, more individuals, including other celebrities and former colleagues, began to voice concerns about Jennifer Lopez's alleged diva-like behavior, demanding entourages and difficult attitude. These accounts suggested that despite her talent and dedication, Jennifer Lopez might struggle with interpersonal relationships, potentially impacting her marriage with Ben Affleck as well. Jennifer Lopez has had a series of quick high-profile relationships. She married Oja Noah in 1997, but it lasted only 11 months. Then she dated Diddy Combs, married Chris Judd, and was engaged to Ben Affleck in the early 2000s afterward. Jennifer Lopez has experienced a whirlwind of relationships, marrying Mark Anthony, getting engaged to Alex Rodriguez, and eventually reuniting with Ben Affleck, often with little time between each partnership. This pattern has sparked discussions about whether J-Lo seeks constant love and companionship. Some experts have suggested she may exhibit signs of love addiction, a condition where individuals seek relationships to fill emotional voids or avoid personal challenges. Her rapid rebounds and intense romances seem to align with this theory, raising concerns about whether her pursuit of love impacts her ability to sustain long-term relationships. Critics argue that J-Lo's tendency to quickly enter and exit relationships might prevent her from addressing personal issues fully, potentially straining her marriage with Ben Affleck. The concept of love addiction implies that constantly seeking new and exhilarating relationships can hinder the effort and compromise essential for enduring partnerships.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are reportedly trying to sell their home amid rumors that they are getting a divorce. It's the Beverly Hills mansion they bought together after they got married. TMZ released this exclusive article today. Multiple sources tell the outlet that JLo and Ben are using a realtor named Santiago Arana from the agency to sell the home that they bought a little over a year ago. At the time, the newlyweds bought the mansion for just over $60 million. TMZ had previously reported that Ben Affleck had already moved out of their house and into a rental in Brentwood, and sources tell the outlet that JLo is already looking for a new house. They say the realtor has been showing their house for around 2 weeks. So far, there are no buyers. The outlet reports that JLo and Ben are asking for around $65 million for the house, and they're insisting that JLo and Ben are really headed for divorce.